Hello, everyone, and welcome to a very exciting Light the Torch. I absolutely love having conversations with this author, Iman Kamel. Thank you for joining us from across the world. Tell everybody where you're located right now and a little bit about you, and then let's talk about this amazing book.
I'm at the moment in a snowy, dark Hamburg. Usually I am in Morocco or in some more sunny spaces, but I'm here in Hamburg streaming live. And yeah, it's really exciting, Heather, because like this is a kind of, like I have looked into my bigger bodies of work. So my debut film was in 2010, and then my second film 2016, and now my book is 2025. So there is a kind of a cycle here. And yeah, about me, it's very hard for me to talk about me because of all of the multidimensionality and the multidisciplinarity. But basically, I am a filmmaker, a culture diplomat, a mentor, a guide, a nomadic, a nomadic being, so to speak. And I'm bringing it all together into the holographic being vision. And my heart goes for this multidimensionality and for empowering every being on this earth to really embody all of their facets of talents and experiences and skills. And so this is how I wrote Quantum Leaps and Lost Socks. You know about the background that I was very, very sick for almost a year, near death sick. And due to a surgery, I was brought back to life, and then I got better and better in the spring. The surgery was in the winter, so it was 1 year ago. I was not even able to swallow or speak or move. So this is real rising, real quantum leaping. So I started to work with all of my practices across all of these decades. And I was in Egypt just before I got very sick, and I was watching the lotus in Egypt, rising in Egypt. It was 12 years ago. It was almost no blue lotus in Egypt, and now there are so many guardians. So I've been watching the lotus in Egypt, and I've been watching myself being in the dark for so long and then rising up towards the light. So I brought in that process of the Lotus-Born Heart, these 5 phases of going from the primal mud, the fertile earth, so to speak, towards the seeking light, then the luminous ascent, and then the blossoming like we are blossoming now, and then the sacred seeding. Because of course, if you are going through something very, very deep, as our journey has been, and then you come out of it, it's very natural, it's very organic. You want to share it with the world. And this book, you have seen it, it was just on pre-sale, and in overnight it went on, on the bestseller lists. I believe this power of this book is its multidimensionality. So you don't have to put it into the box of the spirituality or self-development or esoterics or artworks. I am talking a lot about my memories and autobiographies, but only or exactly to ignite your journeying and your telling of your own story. So I use my autobiography to ask the questions, to ignite your interest in your own story. And then I am creating, the memoirs are equaled by emergence and practices and guided meditations and playful, the subtitle is Your Playful Guide to Transformation. So I wanted to really bring in a lot of emergence. I work with the Egyptian Netero, with the Egyptian deities. They are present in my life. And I have many celestial teams around me. So I brought also all of my travels and all of my experiences across this globe with my films and my projects, and like and also the way of how I see this world. And like how I see this world is exactly like a child. I just want everyone to really be in that awe, in that wonder, in that playfulness, in this exploration, in that growth. Like just watch a baby, growing in front of your eyes. You don't see that baby for 3 days, and then wow, So I'm bringing that energy, that power, that dynamic inside of that book. And of course, the holographic being is nourished by the quantum physics and the quantum revelations of the superposition and the interconnectedness and the entanglements and then the synchronicities between particles and waves at the same time. So it has a lot as well from the new revelations in science and also neuroplasticity. So we are bringing it all together inside of this holographic being vision and inside of this Lotus-Born Heart Process to you, beloved.
It's a lot. And what I want people to understand, and speaking with you, and I have now, we've been on this journey with you now for almost a year. And I remember speaking to you not long after this time last year, like you said, and you were just coming back, physically, you weren't even strong enough to hold a whole conversation with me. We would have to have little bits of conversation. And, but I could tell there was just this beautiful being and knowledge inside of you. I mean, if you really would like to take words of wisdom from a woman who is well earthly traveled, who has lived in many different parts of the world, who has had many different successes and triumphs through all different types of modalities, and all different types of practices. Ima's your girl. She's your woman. She is your guide. She's your leader. And I love what the title Quantum Leaps and Lost Socks, because I think just in that little title, it actually tells you can take quantum leaps, and it doesn't have the lost socks pot, just makes it seem so approachable. Like it's not, oh, well, I'm not good enough for quantum leaps yet. Like understanding, trying to find your true self. And so many people, and it's the beginning of a new year. So many people are looking to make changes, to grow, to find their true self. And that's really, I think, what you're trying to bring to people is, learn from what I've learned from, grow within yourself, find your true destiny, tools and powers and your strengths. And let's show you how to blossom out, into those.
Yeah, and inside also your daily life. So you don't have to go to monasteries or retreats or gurus, be your own guru. Like take your drinking of tea or coffee in the morning, or take your walk to the supermarket or to the nature, into the nature. Take it as a possibility to go beyond that. So we are bringing the lost socks in here to, first of all, the lost socks. There is a lot of discussion on the internet because of the quantum, the quantum parallel lives. So the socks are going also on their own journeys. So there is a lot of a lot of mysteries around the lost socks. But the lost socks are the playfulness, the whimsical. So there is no perfection here. There is no gurus here. There are no methods or paradigms or lineages or disciplines here. There is only one discipline, that is you and your curiosity and just watch a child. He will take this child will take everything in the mouth, will look with big eyes like me. So this is the way of how we are bringing the quantum leaps. And And like a lot of people will think quantum leaps are like like mountain climbing, or like or no, actually quantum leaps are very subtle.
Mhm.
And they are very like the quantum is a measure that we can't even imagine. It's very small. So actually a very tiny wings of the butterfly has a great ripple effect. We call it the butterfly effect in the chaos theory. So it is not about like transformations, and of course there is a transformation or transfiguration or curiosity or movement, of course, after you have gone through that process. But you will be also well served to understand that we really.
She told me that there might be a little bit of glitch. Like I said, she is all the way across the way, and she's where the area she's in is very snowed in. So she is using the best technology she can. And so she's like, if it goes out, don't get upset. I'll just switch my devices and come over. But this book is really all about people looking for that inner voice. They don't know how to reach it. They don't know how to make those changes. They don't know how to step into their true, authentic self, and looking for that inner guidance, finding yourself and making those changes. So, if you're looking for that deeper dive of really finding your inner spiritual self and then using that self as a tool to change, grow, um, and take those little quantum leaps and make those changes. Like she said, this is really a great tool. You can get the book now on Amazon. It's available, and as well as you can connect directly with Ema if you look for her holographic being. She's got websites, she's got social media. There's many different ways to make that connection with Iman Kamel, and she's such an amazing, amazing woman who's lived through so much and has been a part of so many different cultures across the world, and has made films and art and books and programs. And she's really just bringing all of her experiences and pouring her knowledge and her love and her guidance into this book to give you examples on how to really grow as your true authentic spiritual self, and connecting with that self and with others. So hoping she pops back in here. If she doesn't, like I said, the book's available on Amazon, as well as you can make direct connections with her. I will be sharing this to my own social media. I'm putting all the links on how to connect with her, as well as how to purchase her book. So super excited for this journey with her. Super excited for this book, and it's already having an amazing success. Like she said, already hitting bestsellers because it is such a needed guide for so many people. So if you're looking to take quantum leaps, you're looking to find your lost socks and to be lost but found in the universe and finding your true authentic spiritual self. This is a great guide and a great opportunity in this book for you. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for listening. I have not been able to get her to jump back in, but I am super excited to see what all this book achieves, what all she's able to achieve with this book. And her true goal in this is just to impact as many people across the world as she can. And she has an entire program also, in addition to this book, like she mentioned, the holographic being, that really even takes a deeper dive. But this is a great way to get started and connect with her and learn from her. So thank you for listening. Thank you for joining us. And I hope you felt inspired to truly take that next step. If that is truly what you're seeking, this is a great opportunity book for you. Again, the name of the book is Quantum Leaks and Lost Socks by Iman Kamel, and you can find it on Amazon. Thank you.